In this video, I'll talk about the percentages 2.9%, 3.1%, and 3.5%, and how they directly relate to your Social Security benefits. That is the main topic of the movie, so let's get started and go over every aspect at this time. I do want to concentrate on the three percentages I just provided you, how they directly connect to your Social Security checks and the money you receive each month from the Social Security Administration, and how they will probably rise dramatically over the next few days, weeks, and months. Now, just to be clear, when I say Social Security, I mean any benefits that are managed by the government, such as Social Security retirement payments and disability benefits. Let's discuss the specifics of these percentages and the SSDI survivor spousal SSI and even VA payments. Reports behind all of this and what it truly means for more money in your benefit amount. But before we do that, I would really want to ask you to do the following extremely quickly. If you haven't already, would you kindly make sure to subscribe to the I'm Here For You every day? I'm keeping an eye on the news, conducting research, speaking out for you, and doing anything else I can to help. Please subscribe to my channel by clicking the icon directly below the video. It's completely free to do so. I understand it now. Most people have very little money, especially those with low or limited incomes. As you can see from the stories and your comments below, it's a difficult time to be alive. Let's put it that way. Difficult financially for most people at the moment. Many individuals are going through incredibly difficult times right now. I want to reiterate that I'm here for you every day, no matter what, in any way that I can be. And if there's anything you need right now, can potentially seize or profit from anything that could affect your finances, lifestyle, or perks. There are many things going on, so once more, thank you very much for being here. I sincerely appreciate your support. Thank you for watching, and if you would like to subscribe, please do so below. Have you done so yet? All right, let's get into the specifics. As I record this video, we are still in the early stages of 2024. May is almost here, and there are still a few resources available. Months of 2024 under our belt thus far, but with the few data points we presently have, we can clearly see the pattern and direction of these percentages, so allow me to clarify what they are and how this translates into a significant increase in income for these percentages relate to the CPI-W, or the Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers, which you receive in your monthly benefit. Keep in mind that we receive the crucial inflation data, which is represented once a month, usually around the middle of the month. By the CPI Consumer Price Index, however, there are a number of different subcategories under the CPI, including this one called CPI-W, which is used to calculate how much the COLA would cost for your monthly benefit. The subsequent year now, allow me to explain very quickly. When I record this video, we only have 3 inflation reports. But in a few days, we will receive the next one for the month of April, will be used to calculate the amount that inflation has increased once more. But as of right now, we have January, February, and March. In mid-May, we will receive the data for April as well. In January, the CPI-W was 2.9% in January, 3.1% in February, and 3.5% in March. As I mentioned a moment ago, these data clearly show the trend. What's fascinating about this, though, is that we received a 3.2% COLA at the beginning of the year, but do you see the rather alarming 3.5% COLA that I just told you? That means that in March alone, the COLA has already been surpassed by inflation. We started the year with 3.2%, and as of right now, we're at 3.5%. That means that we've already surpassed the COLA by 0.3%. That's amazing, right? Well, we'll be starting April here in a few days. However, my point is that the inflation data here is still rising higher at 2.9, 3.1, and 3.5, and the projection is still coming in for April. Again, this is just a rejection. As of right now, we don't know what it will be yet. However, the estimate for April is coming in at roughly 3.8%, which means that there will be another increase. Put another way, this means that the COLA from this year is lagging behind. Why does this matter, though? Because the CPI-W number, these percentages that I'm telling you here, is the trend that is used to estimate the price of coal for the upcoming year, 2025. As of right now, we are past the 3-month period that is used to estimate the price of coal. In fact, those months have passed. You've heard me mention it in previous episodes, but the tendency is still rising. As an example, a few days ago is probably about 2 weeks ago or so today. In a few months, that is July, August, and September, had a video posted, which was actually a live stream, in which I discussed a possible 5% COLA. I noticed some comments on that video stating things like, "You're nuts, can't believe you're saying a potential 5% COLA, look at that." The statistics are actually not that far off. In fact, if the next one for April is released in a few days and it matches the estimates, it will come in at 3.8%. If it does, guess what? We're only sitting at 1.2% less than 5%. All right, 5% is really not that far, provided here to estimate a possible COLA for 2025. But that might be substantially different from that. If inflation suddenly plummets over the next few months, we might witness a smaller figure. We could be far above that 5% if inflation picks up, and we see a major increase in CPI over the next few months. Okay, so my point is that even if we don't yet know what it is, these 3 figures alone make it abundantly evident that we have so far this year, 2.9, 3.1, 3.5, it's evident that it's rising very quickly. Depending on how you look at it, that's either good or bad. It's bad because it's already higher than the forecast for this year, which is 3.2%. It's detrimental since it means we will have to spend more money on goods and services. It's good because it means that probably we'll lock in a considerably higher price for COLA for 2025. See how this all works? Yes, without a doubt. You perform well. You understand how everything works. But just to make sure, I want to briefly draw your attention to the fact that these percentages ultimately relate to your money. I'm not sure if this is the case for you, but I kind of want you to know anything that could affect any future money that I could receive. Perhaps you aren't as concerned as I am, but I am, and it means a great deal whenever we observe changes to the money that is expected to be sent to you. To be rather significant, right? For that reason, I want to draw your attention to this in this video. As a result, all we can do for the time being is keep watching, and the next inflation report for April will be arriving in a few days here, and we can again record that on the balance. Is it increasing, declining, or staying the same? I seriously doubt it. I'm just stating, well, I seriously doubt it's decreased, that it has most likely increased once more. The major question is how much, but we'll find out in a few days. In any case, I wanted to bring this to your notice once more because it all comes down to your benefits and money. Your way of living increases the things that benefit you. Such as this, and a number of other studies that have just surfaced, also indicate that, well, things aren't going well financially for those with fixed incomes and low incomes. We've been in a pretty awful place for the past few years. Have been this way. It's not just like one small incident this year alone. It's the last few years added up cumulatively. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for the time being. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or worries, please leave them below in the comment section. Alternatively, if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to the channel by clicking the subscribe button directly below. If not, please continue on and view any of the other thousands of films on the channel, including ones from the video archive and ones I personally choose down. You can view those at the top of the comment area or below in the description, but in the meanwhile, some videos will be playing right now and will appear on your screen. I really do appreciate you watching, so please check out some of those as well. Choose the video you want to watch, and I'll see you in a moment in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.